my people, we outside. The Traveler See, Bluetooth Africa, our YouTube. So we are here today, Shai Hills Resource Reserve. I mean, yeah, go inside now. So let's explore and then experience wildlife and more would and then come out with just join us and then let's do this together. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fun. So let's go.
Alright, so Shai Hills Resource Reserve is one of the smallest protected areas in the country, with a land space of 51 kilometers squared. It's about 5,100 acres. We have some few animal species like some antelopes in the wild. We have 3 different species, some bush bucks, the cobs, the Maxwell's duikers. We have some monkeys like the lizard spot nose. We have the green monkeys and these baboons running around. These zebras, ostriches here. Some wild cats also, like some civets, the seva, and then those genet cats, but these are nocturnal, so they are only active at night. So a group of people lived in here before, and these people were called Se people. They migrated from Nigeria, that's Ile-Ife. So they walked on foot down to this place, but they got here in the early 1000 AD and then stayed up to 1892 before they were chased out of this place by the British Army. So back then the British said the Se people were not paying taxes to them as demanded of them. They involved themselves in this tribal wars a lot, and as well trap others that uses the trails around here for their barter trading to take their belongings away from them forcefully. So these are some of the reasons why they were chased out. So these communities surrounding us like Dodowa, Doyumu, Kodiabe, Agomeda, they are the descendants of the Se people. But now they visit here once a year. That's when their festival comes off, the Mayem festival. This is observed every year within September, October. So when that time comes, they all visit their ancestral homes one after the other. That's to pay homage to the ancestors. And because their shrine is still very active around, they visit all these places for some rituals before the festival. So we have the hills and caves in here, which are the ancestral homes. So these are our main activities. Ostriches we know are the largest and heaviest living birds. These birds do not fly. They run very fast. They don't fly because they have no breastbones, because of their fluffy feathers and then their weight. So they can weigh up to 145 kilograms. So the male here is about 20 years old now. The female there is just 2 years, 6 months old. So normally in the wild they can live up to 45 years, but under captivity this way, when you take good care of them, they live up to 70 years. But with the ostriches, after hatching, it takes only 18 months. Then they grow very fast. So as big as they are, you might feel like they are matured, but no. So they also mature within 2 to 3 years. So they become very aggressive when they are under threat and they are breeding mode. So in that mode, their beak becomes red, and then the feet, front here, and then the back. So you seeing that alone tells you how dangerous they can be. So they kick. They have just 2 toes, and the large one is with a very big and sharp nail on it. So when they kick you with it, it hurts badly because it comes with a lot of force also. They also hit people with their chest if they see you close to something firm like a wall or a tree. So when you are standing idle like this, hitting you, they can also fall off. So they make sure you are close to something which if they hit you attached to, nothing happens. They won't fall off or anything as well. And they peg. So because they don't have teeth, the bare skin, they can easily tear it up. So in terms of eating, they pick some reptiles, some snakes, lizard, frog. This is how they kill. So they step on it, and then after killing it, they tear it up with a beak before swallowing it as well. So with this animal, we are very well, especially when they are in this kind of mode, the breeding mode, and they are threat, they become very, very aggressive.
So we asked, what was it about?
Yes, so it's aggressive when they are under threat. They kick just like horses backwards, but their kick is more powerful than horses. So they weigh from 175 kilograms up to 385, and their gestation period is 1 year. That's 12 to 13 months. So because they all look alike, right after birth, the female separate hair and the foal away from the whole. That's up to 3 days, and that's for the foal to be able to identify her as its mother among them all. So they do that with their eye contact, their body size, the body smell, and looking at each other's nose. So within 3 days, the foal takes note of all these, and whenever they get back to the head, it will always identify its mother among them all. And in terms of size, the males are 10% larger than the females, and also with a thicker neck than the females.
Alrighty, we are here at Shai Hills, and trust me, the place is really beautiful. You understand? And then we are still here. We are exploring. Let's get into it. Yeah, quite deep now. Other places I want to see, and then Buano, Eddie Acho.
Snakes and then the skulls of some wild animals. Most of these animals died of their own actually, some were killed or shot by poachers. Like the ones we arrested, we retrieved things like this from them. So, and some of these are from the north, like a protected area like this place, like Mole National Park and stuff. So this is a scapular bone of an elephant. Shoulder bone. This is for an African elephant.
This is more like a wood.
So it has the skin of a leopard, also from the mole. And that's a rib bone of an elephant. So African elephants, we know have 21 pairs of rib and 42 pieces of this. So this is just one, the rib bone. So, wow. This is why African elephants usually weighs up to like 60 kg, you know, only because of all these things. We have here the skin of a Nile crocodile, also from Paga in the northern. And this is so the antelope species I said we have here. So we have the bush box with the white stripes. We also have this fox. And then the maxwell's like they are gray. So under belly gray and then the back black, but they are very little than these ones. So the bush box and then those dikers, they feed on some specific herbs which they found surrounding the hills. So around here it's very difficult to see them. But when you drive through to the hills, the cops, because they feed on the grass more than any other thing, we give the thing which they have the fresh grass now, so we can. So this is the ear of the baby elephant.
You are joking, right?
So the baby has the ear. This is 8 foot. The thigh bone and then the lower jaw. All this is for the baby elephant. So we have this for an adult or a mature elephant. This is also the foot. And then that's the skin, the scar, and then this lower jaw. So all for the adult one as well. And we also have here the skull of a zebra, and this is their hoofs, the water buffalo, the antelope. So we have the black back, the corp, and then the bush box, and this is for the Maxwell's diet. But with the corps, they have some stripes on the horn which we use to determine their age, because they grow one of these every year on both sides. So you counting one side alone tells you how old this was before he died. So this was like 13 years. So we also have here a preserved water terrapin. This usually we found in the waterlogs around us, and this the shell of a savanna tortoise itself, a giant one. And these are some quills of the porcupine for their defense mechanism. So a single porcupine has about 2,000 of these quills. We also have here the Most of it are faces of humans, images of some animals like a crocodile, an image of the chief with the beads around everywhere. So with nothing to take footage of things that happens back then, they only make use of clay.
Okay. You don't bite. Yeah. Oh. Sister, yo. So uncle, video your way there. Yes, it. Mean to your 5 city name, you're finding to me home. Me. Maybe a part 2 year baby more. You could you away drone a bar near.